And that's the great thing about being Catholic, right?
Yeah. We get to live forever. And forgiveness as well.
Forgiven for
That's
everything, and you get to live forever. It's a good church to belong to, seriously.
Yeah.
Oh, this sounds...
Luckily, the Catholics have never done anything bad, so there's no. So sign up today.
So sign up today. Greetings, my loves. I'm Mel Gedroych, and this is the podcast where delightful celebrities cheerfully plan their own deaths and funerals, all with the upbeat energy of somebody assembling flat-pack furniture while quietly weeping inside. Welcome to... Now then, today's guest. He's a stand-up, a writer, a Glaswegian beam of pure chaotic sunshine. We're positively chuffed to have him in Podcast Afterlife. It's the fantastic... Larry Dean, Larry Dean, Larry Dean, Larry Dean. Nice way to start the day, right?
I love it. That's so cool.
Bit of choral.
Can I get sent that as well?
Of course you can.
Thank you.
What do you want to use it for?
My my text tone. Get a text that's brilliant. I suppose actually it's not a good idea.
Quite long.
Yeah, it's quite a long one. And actually, whenever somebody does still have their phone when it's not on silent, I'm always like, why is your phone not on silent?
Yeah.
Everyone's phone should be on silent now.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm a lover of peace.
Yeah. Coming up soon. There's always a cast knob, Larry. There's always a cast knob. And, you know, if you haven't found that out yet, maybe you should think. Larry, it's so nice to have you on the podcast.
So nice to be here. Thank you for having me.
It is blooming brilliant. Now, at the time of recording, it's a Monday morning. So how are you feeling post-Saturday night on a Monday morning?
So we just did 4 weeks in a row there. So I have woken up feeling like a corpse. So quite... suits the podcast. Yeah,
you fit in. Look, there we go.
Absolutely. Yep, that was me. That was me 2 hours ago before I got showered and changed.
I tell you what, though, it's a cracking show. If you haven't seen it yet, Deathlings, Saturday Night Live UK, you have to get on board. It is really, really strong. Also, there was so much pressure on you at the beginning because everyone was going, Saturday Night Live UK, but it's not the American one, blah, blah, all that kind of stuff. And you've smashed it.
Oh, thank you. You know what, as well, it actually weirdly wasn't that much pressure.
Was it not?
No, because the way me and Paddy Young, who does the Weekend Up, they were talking about it, because everyone was just being so negative about it. And no matter what you do, the British public tend to be quite negative about stuff before we even see it.
Yeah.
And Paddy was like, yeah, I think this could be like the Olympics. Like, as in, like, before the London Olympics, everyone thought it was going to be a disaster, yeah.
Myself included, Larry.
Yeah.
I was a real neggy naysayer.
Same.
Pre-2012, and then I was flying the flags and, you know, all, do you know what I mean? Trying to get tickets, you know, all that stuff.
And
so,
even with this, I was negative about Saturday Night Live.
Were you?
Because I thought anything I'm about to do, I always think, oh, don't ever get hopes up. Don't ever think it's going to be great. There's better going in. We're just kind of thinking, might be bad, but who cares? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And then the first read through, when we have to like read through the scripts of like. We go through ideas in the beginning of the week, then the midway through the week, then we'll read the scripts through. And that's obviously when you get to see people act and you get to see people, like the ideas come to life and like the scripts. And I was like, this is going to be great.
And then I imagine as you start to get to know each other and you start to get that kind of cohesive gang show feel, then you start to have real fun.
Yeah, and there's a weird thing that I was hesitant as well, thinking, I wonder if the cast there's anyone in the cast is going to be difficult, or because egos fly around quite a lot in the industry.
Yeah.
But you know what? There's not been a single issue with the cast. Like none of the cast have had fallouts. I mean, maybe they have, and then it's all towards me, and they're all just like speaking behind my back, and I'm going to find out about it now.
There's always a cast knob, Larry. There's always a cast knob, and you know, if you haven't found that out yet, maybe you should think, Christ, it is me. No, of course it isn't. I mean, what a buzz, though. Do you feel now, though, at time of recording, Monday morning, do you feel all the adrenaline has gone?
Yeah.
And then when does it start to rev up before the Saturday night show?
God, sometimes it only revs up about halfway through the Saturday night show. That's true. Yeah, usually like we're not doing the next season's in September.
Is that it now?
Yeah, that's it now. Yeah.
What?
So
4?
So it was 4, and then we had a break, and then we had another 4.
Okay, so you've done 8 in total.
We've done 8 in
Oh my
total,
God! So this is fun times. You're
Yeah,
off
yeah.
air.
Yeah.
And then you're back in September. Now, talking of good times, sorry. So sorry to hear that you've died, Larry.
That's
It's
all right.
it's
Gonna
been
happen.
it's been a great sadness to us all. Now, I just need to check
Who's
in.
replacing me in SNL? I want to know.
Well, yes, exactly. They actually brought back Les Dennis.
Ah, great. Okay, cool.
So they
Good choice.
decided to sort of, work outside of the age group a little bit. Dennis is in, so I hope you approve. Now, let's get on to, and I hate this word, a little bit of housekeeping, Larry. How are you going to persuade them that you're allowed in? What have you done, Larry? What have you done that's good?
I don't. You know, so I got brought up as a Catholic, right?
Same.
So I'm very much like I
Come
don't. You're forgiven. It's all about forgiveness. But I always think I probably would say I'll watch back the tapes with me and my granny, right?
Yeah.
Because so this is a bit of feedback I've got from a couple of people. They've said if you were like what you are around old people with everyone, you'd be like the nicest person ever.
Oh,
But I just have a
I
soft
love
space
that.
for old
Oh
people.
my God, same.
Oh, really?
Oh, heavily.
What about kids?
Heavily. Love the kids. Love humans.
Yeah.
But the olds, oh my God.
I usually think it's like
Special.
you're either an old people person or a young people person, or just like a lonely person. But I'm much more of an old people person than a kid.
Yeah.
I like kids. They're funny. After the age of 3, I think like when they're a
Yeah.
baby, I still find them like
It's
a bit.
hard. It's quite hard
They're
work.
like bombs when they're babies. You know what I mean? You
Yeah.
have to hold them a certain way and stuff.
So why do you love your granny so much, for example?
I don't know. I feel with old people, they've got loads of stories. I love people to tell me a story, and I feel that they're predictable. Actually, old people tend to be quite predictable. They've got a very set routine.
Meal times,
Yep, meal times.
Sure.
Yep.
really. And often I'm saying this as I approach being an old myself. I'm not being detrimental to old people, but they start talking about the next meal pretty much while the current one is on the plate.
Yeah.
And I love that. Full respect.
With old people as well, I'm just trying to think as well. There's something about them that's much more sweet. Obviously, you get bad ones as well. It's like I feel like I'm speaking about dogs. Depends on the owner.
You get bad breeds as well.
Yeah.
More dangerous breeds.
Yeah.
Is it because...
I'm not a fan of the boomer breed, but actually that's probably as well. Both my nannies grew up in the war, and
Yeah.
I think that is a thing of when someone's had a hard time as a kid.
Yeah.
Anything you do is forgivable.
Oh, I thought you were going to say they've got so much grit.
That as well, yeah.
They
but
tell you just to kind of, come on.
That
What
as
you're
well.
going through is piffle compared to what I went through because I was in the war.
yeah, I'm trying to make myself get excuses here, though. I mean that as well, but I think just it's a nice one to win in an argument. Going, yeah, but at least I'm not a Nazi, Granny. You know,
Yes.
it's like, okay, fair enough. You're forgiven for getting to empty the dishwasher or whatever. But I think old
Also,
people
they
like-
spoil you a bit, don't they, as well?
Oh yeah,
Which I love. But also, they've got no interest in nagging you, in being an authority figure for you, because, your poor old parents have to do all that.
yeah.
With a grandparent, it's just like, it's so fun times, isn't it?
I think I now see my mum and dad now are grandparents because my brother's had kids,
Okay.
and now they're
Totally
doing the
different.
same thing.
Totally different. It's really annoying, isn't it?
Yeah, it makes
Not
you jealous.
strict.
You're like,
I know.
How are you not like this with me?
I know. It's funny, isn't it? Oh, grandparents. They're there. I think that's a good shout, Larry. And I think, personally speaking, I think because you're lovely to old people, you'll go straight through the gates.
Well, heaven's filled with them.
Yes. I reckon you're good to
Oh, yeah?
go, Larry. Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
You're good to go. Right, important. You want to go into the journey of death on a nice full stomach. I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's your last supper going to be?
It's funny with this. I think I would go. I've not been able to eat certain things for ages because I'm allergic to dairy. And I
Oh,
miss
man.
dairy so much.
Oh,
So I
since
was-
when? Since when are you allergic?
Probably since it turned out I was always allergic. I just assumed you always felt ill after meals.
Oh, Larry.
So then the time I noticed that was when I was about 21, and then I thought it must be gluten because my sister's celiac.
Right.
So I thought I'll cut out gluten, but a lot of gluten-free food is actually dairy-free as well. They just kind of go, we may as well just cut out from all the allergies.
Okay.
So then, so I noticed I was still getting like sick sometimes, but then I just cut out dairy and I feel so much better.
Do you?
But then I feel so much better unless it's like a night I want to get like a pizza.
Yeah.
And so I think I'd probably have a stuffed crust pizza.
Stuffed crust pizza, man.
Just get even more cheese in.
With all that oozy cheese.
I love it. The crust was the best bit.
The crust's amazing. The crust's absolutely amazing. And what's on the pizza?
Oh, probably
4 cheeses? No.
Yeah, you know what? You know what, mate? It's my death.
Yeah.
It's my death meal. I may as
Yeah.
well just. I'm gonna put a special request into the chef. 4 cheeses. Maybe put some chicken on there as well.
Nice, lovely.
Sausages as well.
Lovely.
Chop up some sausage, put it
Yeah.
on, and bit of bacon.
Yeah.
Always
Yeah.
never had it before, but I like the idea of an egg in the middle of a pizza as well.
Oh, so a lot of dairy is going to be involved
Oh my God,
in this
yeah.
pizza, yeah. And
Yeah.
what about for pudding?
Chocolate vanilla fudge cake thing. You know, like that bit in
Now we're talking.
the Matilda, that kind of
Yeah.
bad boy cake.
Yeah, Bruce Bogtrotter.
Yeah, I'm gonna Bruce. Oh, but also have it with vanilla ice cream because the sensation of going from warm chocolate fudge cake
Beautiful.
and then into the cold ice cream. Oh, mate. I tell you what, I'm just gonna eat it today, man, and I'll die tonight.
But also because you've completed the first very successful season of SNL UK, surely you've got to have some sort of a treat.
It's something that's not gonna kill me, but before I die.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm trying to eat fruit and all that kind of
Are you?
stuff. Yeah, because the past few weeks I was doing really well at staying healthy for the first half of the
And
season.
then
Oh, it just tailed off.
often around TV filming, there are sort of bowls of sweets, aren't there? And bloody
Malams and
Moams, M&Ms all come out from the
Yeah.
bloody woodwork.
And it's
Donuts to kind of cheer everyone up for morale, isn't it? All that stuff.
Yeah, I brought donuts in for all the writers on the last day. And little did they know, I'm bringing you all down with me.
Also, the cheeky Nando's comes into play, doesn't it? I find on a long filming day, what do? You get on the old Deliveroo and then...
There was a Nando's truck right outside the studio
A truck?
on the last day, yeah. Because I think they just saw that, we may as well save money on delivery drivers. This is where all of our customers seem to be in the studio.
Wow. That is really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool. Although I'm just like, we need to get a fruit truck out there.
It's never going to happen.
Do they do fruit trucks?
It's never going to happen. Although as the series go on and as the years go on, you'll find that all the performers will be into juicing and there'll be a lot of health kicking in. So I reckon give it 2 years and there'll be a fruit truck.
Yeah, fruit truck. Okay, hopefully. And then...
And your demands will increase because you'll be more valuable. Do you know all that thing? You'll be able to demand, I want the turkey flown in from Morocco, on the back of a goat or whatever it is. All that stuff. Give it a couple of years, Larry.
You've worked in television a while, haven't you, Hen? I think, I'll tell you what, having a Pilates or yoga class in the studio, that's something I'd love.
That's going to kick in. Give it 3 series, they'll be providing that.
When you see divas, you go, I'm never going to do that.
Yeah. It's pretty horrendous, isn't it?
Absolutely. So
Yeah.
I'd rather not be a diva.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Good man, Larry. Good man. At the time of recording, Larry is not a diva. Can I just say he's not a diva at all? Time of recording.
You've got a Pilates instructor waiting for me after this, yeah? Yeah, okay, cool. Thank you. God.
Right. So now, Larry, am I right? You do quite like talking about death because a lot of people come and sit in that chair and they say, oh God, I've never talked about death before, or it freaks me out, or it's just something I never really want to I don't want to go there. I don't want to harsh the vibe. But am I right in thinking that you're pretty easy with it?
Yeah. I think Catholics tend to be like that. They tend to obsess a lot on death. It's all about death and forgiveness. And my favourite place in the world is New Orleans. So there's a lot of death
Okay.
there.
I've never been.
Oh, it's amazing. You'd love it. It's
And
like,
is it all sort of, it's Mexican vibes in Death Day, all that kind of
yeah,
stuff?
so it's like, it's basically, it's a very weird combination, but it totally works, of voodoo, skulls, and jazz. It's a what
Great.
else could you want from a city?
Voodoo, skulls, and jazz.
Yeah.
And some great bloody whiskey.
My husband is obsessed with, like, utterly obsessed with death.
Interesting.
So so his hobby is he visits celebrity graves. And so when we went to New Orleans for our honeymoon, we went to visit the grave of Sang Blueberry Hill, Fats Domino.
Fats Domino.
Um,
Wow.
and then from seeing that grave, my husband has decided how he wants both of us to be buried. And
And what is it? Top to toe? Toe to top?
no, he wants us to be buried
Heathcliff
in
and Cathy?
crypts.
In crypt?
Yeah.
In the same coffin?
Uh,
Or separate?
Probably separate.
Separate.
Makes a lot of noise.
In a crypt. Coming up soon. So when somebody's on their deathbed, don't start bloody bitching. We need to find out about your death. How did you go?
An SNL sketch goes wrong.
That is good on so many levels.
Yeah.
I mean, the likes will go through the roof.
And it's like,
It'll all be live.
who's the comedian who died on stage?
Tommy Cooper.
Tommy Cooper.
Everyone knows that. Everyone talks about that.
And-
He is immortal because of the way he died.
And Ian Cognito, he died on stage as well.
Yes.
And I'm just like,
yes.
both of them, you go, and then they go, oh, because I do hate the thing of when people say, oh, die doing what he loved. Because I'm always like, well, what, dying?
Yeah.
But then I think on stage would be cool.
Yeah.
So I think on stage,
With your gang, you going to take anyone else down, or will it just be you?
no, because then we have to, then we'll have to share the, what's it called?
Yes.
The thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
You don't want to be one
glory.
of many. Yeah,
No,
exactly.
you want-
You want to go down and be like, it was a tragedy for one person.
Solo glory.
Yeah.
Don't freaking share that with the rest of the cast.
Absolutely
you go
not.
down very much in your own flames.
And it needs to be in the credits as well, making it
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And it'll also be live on TV, so that'd be great.
It'll be an immense event.
As long as it's not one of a pre-recorded sketch, I'm
No,
happy with that.
it's
Like,
got to be one of the
It's got to be live, and also I have to get an applause, and I have to get a laugh and an applause.
Yes.
And then the rest of the show.
And then tears and horror. And it will be replayed and replayed. You will be immortal.
Okay, we want to get every single reaction possible
Yeah.
in the space of 20 seconds. And then I want the rest of the cast to have to keep going with the sketch.
They're professionals.
Exactly.
You don't want that sign coming up saying we've got some technical difficulties and
Absolutely.
we're now going to show you a rerun
that
of
creepy girl
Friends.
that creepy girl with the
Yes.
chalkboard and the doll.
Yeah.
That's more terrifying than seeing a dead body on TV.
Yeah.
I'd rather
Yes.
have my gangly corpse across the stage whilst Al and George trying desperately to keep it together. What's it called? Probably start laughing, to be honest.
If you're in the dinosaur suit, though, I'm just looking at the practicalities of this. Will people know what's going on
Okay,
in there?
let's
You
lose
need
the
to be
dinosaur.
visible.
Yeah.
You need to be bloody visible.
Well, I've started calling myself Kenny on set because when they want a dead body, I did one good dead. This is what happens on the show when you do one thing good.
They call you back.
Yeah, so they keep putting me in for dead parts.
Okay.
So I've been a corpse in about 5. Also, like, 'cause one of the writers did say, Larry, you are the palest cast member, so it makes it easier for makeup. I was like, okay.
Did they tag your foot?
Well,
Did you have a little tag on your foot as well? No. Or were you covered
no,
up?
but
No.
that's actually something I should talk to wardrobe about.
Oh,
'cause
you
that
need a
is-
tag on the foot.
Yeah,
Big
tag on
toe.
the foot. Yeah, tag on the foot. Mine have usually been murdered. It's usually to show someone who's been a bad person that I get
Okay.
murdered.
Okay.
Nobody ever thinks it's a tragedy, though. People cheer. People laugh. People laugh when I die. So I want them to laugh, but then I want them to cry after when they realise, oh my God. Or, how about I get killed on stage
Yeah. Quickly.
quickly, yeah?
Neatly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dramatically, quickly. All the reactions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
And they go, it must actually just be that Larry's so good at acting as a dead body. And then the Oscars go, you know what, there's no point of doing the ceremony. We need to give this to him now.
Yeah.
and then they come in,
Yeah, I like this.
then give me the Oscar.
Posthumous,
Put
lovely.
in my hand and they go, you don't need to method act anymore, Larry. You don't need to, the scene is over.
Yeah,
And then they realise, oh, hold on.
he died.
He's died.
He died for his art.
And then they
And
go,
you also get a posthumous Oscar.
yeah. So
And
we've
because
thought
you're
of
a Catholic and you believe in the afterlife, you'll be able to see it all happening down below.
absolutely. I'm
Am I
still
right?
I'm gonna be a ghost next to it watching.
Am I right?
Yeah.
And that's the great thing about being Catholic, right?
Yeah. We get to live forever. And forgiveness as well.
Forgiven
That's
for
the best
everything, and you get to live forever. It's a good church to belong to,
Yeah.
seriously.
thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
this sounds...
Luckily, the Catholics have never done anything bad, so there's no. So sign up today.
They're all ways to sign up today. Listen, this is absolutely great. Now, Deathlings, yeah, the spotlight comes on you now. Our Deathlings are really, really good at these. They get in touch, they email in. Thank you so much for doing that. Please keep doing it because we love these. You know that. Would you mind reading?
No problem. So this is an email from Sandra Elms. Dear Mel and the Wake team, I recently had one of those moments where someone was speaking to me and I simply could not understand a single syllable.
Oh dear.
I asked them to repeat themselves 3 times. 3. And each time it got less clear. So I panicked, nodded confidently, laughed and said, so good. Turns out, oh no, I hate when it says turns out. Oh no, turns out they were
My
telling
buttocks are clenching,
yeah,
literal.
turns out they were telling me their cat had just died. Oh no, Sandra. I have never wanted to be cremated on the spot more in my life. Yours in eternal embarrassment, Sandra Elms.
That is a nightmare on Elms Street, if ever I
Oh,
bloody heard one.
Come on, you've been sitting on that the last 2 minutes. You've been praying for something embarrassing.
Come on, Larry. Get me into that SNL UK writers. Oh.
She's got it, guys. We're going to make season 2's going to lead to season 3 with this one.
Come on. She's funny. She's funny. That, Sandra Elms, is possibly one of the worst things I've ever heard on this pod. And by God, we've heard some absolute horrors.
So
What can you do? There's no freaking way out of that. That is a
There's
huge
not.
3-point turn, isn't it?
And even like how, I'm even like, why could you not understand what they were saying? Is it
Yes.
their accent or was it like,
I know.
because I thought that was leading down the path of, I thought I was dying. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because I'm assuming that's one of the first things once you're dying is you stop understanding people.
So, but also one of the last things to go is your hearing, apparently.
Oh, really?
So when somebody's on their deathbed, don't start bloody bitching because they might well be. This is absolutely true. You've got to keep everything very, very nice until you're absolutely sure.
Okay. If somebody does that when you're saying about death, I'd assume they couldn't hear what I said correctly. So maybe it's because when I'm talking to people, I'm quite used to them not understanding everything I'm saying.
Really? I can understand absolutely bloody everything.
I know, but a lot of people find my accent kind of hard to understand.
Really?
Aye, it's weird.
Do you find when you go back to Scotland that people go, "Oh, you sound so English, Larry, what's
Yeah.
happened?" Do they?
Yeah, and I notice as well my accent does change quite dramatically depending on my mood and my tired levels.
Yeah.
So if I'm really tired, then I'll be like, it will sound like something like out of Train Spotting. But then if I'm well rested, I'm much more like, soy latte, please. You know what I mean? But I'm a mumbler as well, which doesn't help.
I think you sound... I totally haven't had a problem at all.
Aye, we're on the same wavelength, mate.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
It goes beyond speech, Larry, what we've got.
Yep.
What we've got, what we've created here at the time of recording, the last 50 minutes.
It's so every single time you say that, I'm like, at the time we record it, you say the date before, I'm like, what does she think I'm going to do after this recording?
I know. You never know.
You're a very suspicious person.
It's belt and braces, Larry. Belt and braces. Listeners, if you want to get your mail read out on the podcast by one of our brilliant guests, akin to Mr. Larry Dean, the email address is mel@deathpodcast.co.uk. coming up soon. We love a Catholic twist, always thinking, always a step ahead.
I don't know that, no.
Now, a little bit of detail, please, Larry Dean. Can I just say how delightful it is to have you on the pod as well?
It's great to be here.
It's gorgeous. So gorgeous. Right, a little bit of this, please.
The will and the wake.
What are you leaving behind and to whom?
Absolutely everything is being left to Mikey, my husband. And it's funny, we've talked about how we just know I'm going to go first. He's been to psychics and stuff, and they
Has
say,
he?
yeah, and they all say, oh, you're going to live a very long time. And when I go to a psychic, they always go, I can't tell. You know what I mean?
Oh, no. I don't like the sound of that, Larry.
But I think when you get married or when you fall in love, you get like death anxiety.
Yeah.
Like me and Mikey get so like, oh no,
Yeah.
well, one day we're going to not be with each other.
Yeah.
And I mean, you get like, yeah, you think about death a lot when you're married, mainly because you're,
Yeah.
I mean, about twice a week I think about killing Mikey. But it's, but I think when it comes to will stuff, everything left to him, and then he'll probably be better at deciding where it goes after.
He'll be in a crypt.
Yeah, well, we actually looked up how much that would be. He said it's not actually as expensive as you think.
Oh, really? Well, you're both going to be in the crypt, aren't you? Together.
Yeah.
Separately, but in the same sort of area.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, we'll be near enough each other.
Yeah.
Might try and even say, what's it called? Can you make sure my hand is out and then we can hold hands when we're in the thing?
That is the sweetest thing I've ever heard on this pod.
Oh, really?
That is so sweet. Two little skeleton hands.
Yeah, I think
Holding onto each
it'd be
other.
really funny as well
Oh.
if they've still got us in like the coffins, but they've just made a little hole for the hand to go out.
Like stocks.
Yeah,
But-
yeah.
Larry, thank you so much for coming on the pod.
Thank you so much for having me.
And once again, huge congrats with the first series of SNL UK. If you haven't seen it, what have you been doing, frankly? It is absolutely brilliant, and there'll be more of it to come in September. Am I right?
Yeah.
And it is live, as the name suggests. It's not SND, SNL. Think
And
about
then
it.
we've got live stand-up stuff as well in between. I'm all about the live.
He's all about the bloody live, even though he's dead. So are you going to tour, or is it like just look at your website and catch you where...
Yeah,
where,
just check
where
the website because it's
What
changing all the time with the
fun.
stuff.
What
But-
fun.
And I need you to make me a promise at the end of this, right? If I do die on SNL, you are going to get in contact with Mikey and be like, don't worry. Because I don't know if you listen. I probably won't listen to
Yeah, I know.
Because he has to hear my voice enough.
Yeah.
He'll
No,
be like,
my husband's like that. He cannot stand anything I do. No, he's very supportive, totally supportive, but he is it too much.
Yeah,
I'm
same.
totally with you on that, Larry.
So you'll
And
get-
it's refreshing.
Yeah.
Totally refreshing.
And
Yeah.
you'll get in touch with Mikey. If I die on an SNL sketch, you're going to get in touch with Mikey and be like, here, don't worry, got all the requests. And this is how it's going to be sorted.
I feel we've come away from this episode with Larry Dean just kind of, we've done a lot of admin.
Yeah, we've sorted it all out.
We've done a lot of dead men.
Thank you,
and
mate.
It's good, isn't it? But also, it's been so much fun.
That's been
So
loads of
fun.
Thank you.
I've got one thing left to ask you to do, which is, I don't know, it kind of reminds me slightly of an SNL prop in the best way. What I'm going to ask you to do, Larry, if you will, you may have thought, yeah, where am I going to end up? It's all to do with how I've been on Earth. No, my friend. It's to do with this.
Spin, 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 spin for your sins.
So you spin, and this will tell you where your immortal soul will reside. Off you go. Give it a good spin, Larry. Yep, I think there's a bit more money in SNL UK. This is a very low cost prop. Right. I don't know how you're going to feel about this. You're going to end up in hell.
Oh, really?
Pleased?
Depends what version of hell, because I've heard all the different versions.
Yeah. What's your version? And then maybe you can work it.
Hey, I'm going to say, do you want me to sound proper Catholic?
Yeah, go
I
on.
agree with Pope Francis, so there's probably not anybody in hell. There's good in everybody.
Yeah.
So, like, hell's probably empty. That's the way you got to think of it.
Can I copy that as well? Because I've got a real issue with ending up in hell.
Yeah.
I'm going to copy that.
Because even if you think of even, like, everyone's done a bad thing. Some people have done awful things.
Yeah.
But then you go, how did you get to that point that you became that awful? And then you go, well, actually, if we can do the thing of going back to a different age or whatever, So if you take one of the most evil people in history, Stalin, right? Do you think Stalin was evil when he was 3 years old, 4 years old? So maybe if we can do the thing of changing people's age, go like...
We'll get them all as babies.
Yeah.
Quite sinister. Little baby Stalin and baby Hitler.
Yeah, if it's not play football with their head or something in heaven.
I like the good Catholic twist. Give me one of those. We love a Catholic twist. Always thinking. Always a step ahead.
I don't know that, no. You went to church?
A couple of weeks ago.
Good.
Because I'm getting older, Larry, death approaches fast when you're 57. I'm going back to church, mate. I'm just going to put that out there. Haven't been for about 40 years.
Yeah.
But not like regular, but quite a lot.
It's nice that my parents do the same thing.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
I don't really go to church, but...
You wait. In your 50s, you'll be hightailing it back. So lovely to see you, Larry.
Lovely to see you too, mate. Thank you so much for having me.
No, listen, thank you for coming, and good luck with all the live stuff. And SNL UK Series 2, we look forward to that in the autumn.
Thank you so much, mate. I'll see you in hell.
See you in hell.
Have you done it?
No, I've never done it, actually.
Can you do it?
Yeah, come on.
I want to know if I'm getting company in hell.
This is me spinning for my sins. I'm sorry, I'm making it a bit about me. I'm in heaven. See you next time. I am. I'm in heaven. Well, there you have it, Deathlings. Larry Dean's headstone has been lovingly plonked into our ever-expanding graveyard. But dry your eyes, come on. We've got another dead good celeb shuffling in next week. And if your curiosity is fizzing like a rogue Alka-Seltzer, dive into the archives. Oh, so many tip-top episodes in there than Larry has in his vocal arsenal. Until then, my super special sweethearts, see you next time. You're listening to Where There's a Will There's a Wake with me, Mel Gedroich. The senior producer is Charlie Morell and the junior producer is Rani Prescott, otherwise known as the Goddesses. The engineers are Gulliver Lawrence Tickle, Matthias Torres and Joshua Gibbs. Marketing's by Anya G. Spence. The executive producer is Ollie Wilson. Special thanks to Chris Skinner. Music is by the Rathbones.